Good morning. Hope you're all doing well and the gains are strong with you all. Growth hormone this morning, that's today's topic. And we're going to be going through that. We're going to be going hard at it. We're going to be going over how to naturally enhance it, how to artificially enhance it, the whole lot. Okay? I'm not a fan of the artificial enhancements. Cannot speak this morning. I'm not a fan of artificially enhancing growth hormone. It fucking doesn't do shit, like, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get to that in a second. As always, fucking say hello. Who we got on board? We've got George. Jorge, how you pronounce that? I'm not sure. George? Is it George? Yeah. Chance, how are you, mate? Alex D. We've got 11 others as well. Say hello, everyone. This one's going to be a fucking epic chat. As always, feel free to ask any questions you have as it's going through, alright? I'll answer absolutely everything. Chance said, mate, looking pumped. Yeah, bro, I'm trying to. I get cheeky pumps on before this, so I actually look big, so it makes me like really quite a small human being. I'm 97 kilos now, probably 98 by today. Which is exciting for me. Very, very fucking exciting. I want to hit a hundo by the time I head off to New Zealand. So I'm actually going down to Auckland for a week there. I've got business to set up. So yeah, I want to be a hundo by that time. Right? Hundo by that time. I'm fucking excited for it. My fucking computer's not working. What are you doing, you stupid thing? That's annoying. That's annoying. Because I can't share it with the people in the shred community if this doesn't work. But anyway, we'll jump onto it. Timmy McIntyre just asked, how's that cake sitting? Mate, that cake was so fucking good when it was in my mouth, and as soon as in my digestive system, it was horrific. Like, absolutely horrific. Yeah, no good, no good. It's like, I was lifting yesterday, and I was getting like fucking shoulder pain, like as I was, you know, like benching, I was getting elbow pain, everything was the absolute pits, hey. Absolute pits, man. Do not eat gluten, guys. Do not eat gluten. Gluten sucks. It's the devil, alright? And lactose as well. It's shit. So yeah, but it was pretty good for gains. I actually lost weight for a bit yesterday. I woke up lighter than what I was the day before. So maybe cake is good for shredding. Who knew? Who else we got on here? Big Shane, lose weight. How are you, mate? Joey Thark. Clayton Sheffield. Clayton just said, dang bro, you're ripped. Brothers, I'm fucking fat right now. Fat as shit. Big chunky monkey. But it's good because fat. You know, I'm trying to get gains. That's what we're going for. And my laptop's restarts again. Why is it doing that? It's a stupid thing. I don't get this. Jesse Franklin has just asked, how many days a week do you do cardio? Good question. Look, every time I have sex, alright, I count that as my cardio, which is as often as I possibly can. And then on top of that too, like I'll go for a morning walk most weeks. I'm getting into a new routine now where every single morning I bang up, walk, sauna, and then into work. That's pretty much what I do every day. So it'll just be like 20 minutes, you know, 7 days a week. Pretty well. On top of like all the normal movement I do, like I'm a pretty active guy. I fucking move around. Like as you can tell, my hands are always moving, my feet are always tapping. So that's on top of the, you know, non-exercise energy expenditure. Stevie Gannon's just asked, is a bowl of popcorn made in a saucepan using a small amount of olive oil only and some salt good for snacking? I wouldn't. Alright, number one, because corn's shit, alright? Corn sucks, not fun. Corn ruins your digestive system, and well, in a lot of people it does. One of the highest allergens, so I wouldn't bother with that. TBH, mate, would not bother. What else we got on here? We've got Kells, we've got Carl Westerberg, my man. Guys, if you haven't seen Carl Westerberg yet, alright, this guy's a fucking freak, alright? One of the most shredded people I've ever worked with in my life, alright? He's going to be up on stage in a couple of weeks, so you're going to have to watch that. Check in the shred community if you haven't already. Georgie and me, IT man, Desmond Boulay. How are you, bro? Riley Follows has asked, are you going to the Fitness Expo, mate? I am not, unfortunately. I've got to go up to Newcastle. It is my baby brother's birthday. He's turning 22. So we're going to go out on a wine tour for that, which will be fun. I have to. I mean, you know, you've got to do these things for family, bro. You've got to do these things. So yeah, so I won't be at the expo, unfortunately. Which would have been fucking sick to meet some more of you guys. But anyway. Alrighty, I just got to share this in the shred community. As soon as we've done that, then we're fucking game on. We're going to go balls deep into growth hormone, how to enhance it and all that. The funny thing about growth hormone is that it's massively fucking overrated. Like, massively overrated. People are like, oh my god, growth hormone's the next biggest thing. Oh, this guy's on growth hormone, that's why he's so good. That guy's on growth hormone, that's why he's so good. It's like, it doesn't really do much. It's actually more the anabolics that they're on. But anyway, the thing about it though is that if you do optimize it and you do increase it, it's like a little 1%er that you can increase time and time again. Alright? So it's like a when we're looking at like people like you guys who are higher up on like bodybuilding or performance athletics, all that sort of stuff, okay, guys like you who are already doing all the smart shit, you're already looking after your macronutrients, your calories, your training periodization, all that sort of stuff, okay. When there's people like you who are already doing all these sorts of things, the little 1%ers make a massive, massive difference, okay? So while in science, a lot of science will say that GH doesn't do shit, like naturally increasing doesn't do shit, for you guys, you're going to notice the difference, okay? So I'm going to share this up. Now, as always, okay, as always, guys, if you want to keep seeing these videos, you want them to keep popping up, you've got to like or comment or engage with it somehow, because otherwise old mate Zuckerberg is going to hide me from you, okay? So you've got to make sure that you're liking, comment, engaging it. So get onto that right now if you haven't already done that. And we're up in the street community, and we are G2G. Okay, fucking wicked. Let's do this. So let's crack on. As always, legends, if you have any questions that we're going through about it, just comment it. I see every question that comes up. I see every person who's watching. So, yeah, just comment away, and I can answer all your stuff. Okay? Josie just asked, new haircut. Yeah, bro. My girl Sarah, the hairdresser, she hooked me up, man. She made me look beautiful. I literally walk in there, and I'm like, Sarah, make me look good. And she does. Nah, it just makes me look better. Doesn't make me look good. She makes me look better. Alright, let's get into this, let's get cracking away. So first things first, we're going to cover the natural ways to enhance growth hormone, alright? First of all, what is growth hormone, what does it do, alright? Growth hormone, obviously a peptide which is released from your brain and sent throughout your body. What does it do? It strengthens your ligaments, so it increases like the growth of ligaments and tendons, okay, makes them healthier to an extent. Then it increases the amount of fat, which is, released. It increases the amount of amino acids which are held onto, so it stops you from burning amino acids, and it also increases the amount of glycogen which you hold onto. Right? So it makes you, theoretically, will make you leaner and bigger with stronger bones and tendons. It also makes your cartilage grow. It makes everything grow. Okay, all your organs as well. It helps with their growth and their development to an extent, not a massive amount. Myths around growth hormone. Number one, if you take a shitload of it, that you'll get growth hormone gut. Doesn't happen, okay? Growth hormone gut doesn't happen. The reason being because, fuck, everyone doesn't do that. Speaking recently with the evil genius, Broderick Chavez, fucking super intelligent guy who reads every fucking study, and he said it's not about the amount of growth hormone that you take, so it's more about the total drug load that you're doing, which then causes that growth hormone gut, okay? Anyway, back onto the natty side of things. So we know what growth hormone is, we know what it does. How to enhance it, alright? You want more growth hormone, period. Why? Because fuck, a little bit more isn't going to do you any harm at all. So if we naturally increase our growth hormone levels, we should theoretically get a little bit leaner, a little bit bigger. You'll have better skin, alright? You'll have clearer, much clearer skin. You'll have healthier hair. You'll have, nicer fingernails, all those sorts of things. Probably even better bone health at the same time, alright? You want to have more GH. How to do it? The easiest way is to get out in the sun more. If you spend more time in the sun, you will increase your growth hormone levels. Not only growth hormone, you'll increase your testosterone levels as well. You'll increase your serotonin, your melatonin levels. You'll feel a fucking heat better. You get a better sex drive. But yeah, get out in the sun. Spend more time in the sun. I try and go for, which I'm being very unsuccessful at the moment, hence why I'm fucking pasty. I'm trying to go for like an hour a day in the sun. No, 30 to an hour every single day in the sun. Now, obviously, I've got to put in this disclaimer here that if you spend too much time in the sun, you might get skin cancer, alright? No good, alright? You don't want skin cancer. So, what I do, I can't advise you to spend time in the sun because in case you get skin cancer, you'll fucking sue me, alright? But what I do is I'll go out in the sun. I don't use sunscreen. Why? Because I kind of want the benefits of the fucking, the little bit of radiation and the vitamin D without being a dickhead, okay? So that's why I limit it to 30 minutes to an hour every single day, okay? If you're pasty, alright, you get burnt really easily, probably spend a little bit less time, alright? Use a bit of common sense. No, I shouldn't advise them, I'm allowed to advise them. If If you're pasty, don't get burnt. Just don't get fucking burnt, okay? I don't want you to sue me, I don't want you to get melanoma, alright? I actually care about you, so don't get melanoma, but spending a little bit more time in the sun is shown to actually increase your growth hormone levels, okay? The next one, sauning. Sauning is shown to increase your growth hormone levels. So if you spend a little bit of time in the sauna each day or every other day, okay, it's really good. How the sauna works, okay? Why there are so many benefits to it is, number one, your body actually has to cool itself down when you're in the sauna. Because fuck, you're in like 90-degree temperatures, alright? That's 9 degrees Celsius. What it is in Fahrenheit, I got no fucking idea, but it's a lot. Okay, so you're in like 90 degrees, 80, 90 degrees. Your body has to cool that down, so therefore you start burning energy. So you start expending energy. Number one, that's one benefit from it. The second thing is it actually activates your anti-inflammatory genes, alright? So it's FOXP something, whatever the fuck it is, alright? And it activates an anti-inflammatory gene. When you activate this anti-inflammatory gene, you then start, getting leaner, you start resolving inflammation, you start having healthier joints, all those sorts of things, okay? At the same time, when you reduce your levels of inflammation, your androgens, your growth hormone levels always go up, alright? That's part of the mechanism by which it works, alright? The next thing is that it's shown to directly just increase your growth hormone levels straight away. So get in the sauna a couple of times a week minimum. As far as, look, with the amount of sauna you do, you can overdo the saunas, particularly the infrared ones, because they stimulate so much, such an anti-inflammatory response. What they can do is that if you do too much of it, you can kind of like overdo it. So the way that any anti-inflammatory response is set out, the way that any anti-inflammatory response occurs, is by first stimulating inflammation. So the sauna stimulates what's called a heat shock protein, okay? It stimulates stress, and then it heals the stress afterwards, causes your body to heal the stress. So you don't want to do it too much, too hard. I just light sauna for like 10-15 minutes every single day, because it's good for my skin as well. But if you don't have the time, then just go hard out in the sauna, 2-3 times a week, 30 minutes or so, and have a really, really high heat. The next one, supplementation in order to increase your growth hormone levels. Arginine, ornithine are fucking wicked for increasing it, right? You take them before bed. If you remember, those of you, the OGs who had the Ronnie Coleman Resurrect, and still do have the Ronnie Coleman Resurrect, it had both arginine and ornithine in there, which will increase your growth hormone levels. I think I read somewhere as well that creatine will also increase your growth hormone levels. So you can supplement with those around bedtime, and that will increase your growth hormone release, theoretically, okay? How much it actually does, probably not too much, but that little 1%er, once again, we're all about stacking 1%ers. We want to be fucking freaks, you know what I mean? We want to get faster results than anybody else in the world. We want to feel better. We want to look better than anyone else in the world. So this is what we do. We just stack these 1%ers and keep making every little thing, a little bit better, okay? The next one, too, is taking your arginine around your workout. That'll massively help it, okay? Arginine AKG, we like the AKG for the anabolic effect and the arginine for the small amount of increase in blood flow and the increase in growth hormone, too, okay? Now, if you optimally want to increase it, what always fucking works is stop eating like a dickhead. Improve how your gut function works. It all comes back to the gut. If you want to have more growth hormone, you need to be healthier. You need to have your body functioning optimally. If your body is chronically inflamed, if it is chronically damaged, you will have lower levels of growth hormone, right? You will have lower levels of androgens. You just will not feel as good, okay? So make sure that your body is healthier, and then you'll increase it. So look, to summarize, everything we've just covered in order to naturally increase your GH levels, right? Number one, spend more time in the sun. Number two, saunas. Number three, supplementation with arginine and ornithine, really, really good. Number four, reduce your systemic levels of inflammation, your systemic, chronic, long-term levels of inflammation. Be healthier, look after your gut. You cannot go wrong there. The benefits from this, they're not going to be fucking huge, but as a natural athlete, what you need to do is you need to fucking stack every single benefit that you have, up on top of each other. Shit, I sure as hell do. I fucking take use absolutely everything, every single benefit I can to make myself a little bit better, right? It's all the 1%ers added up, that culminate into like a fucking, accumulate into like a 10% gain, right? So if you just continually use these little hacks to improve your body, then yeah, you're going to be better. Now look, I'm going to say straight out, don't get me wrong, this is not going to give you the same effects as taking fucking artificial shit, alright? Anabolics, fucking growth hormone, taking that artificially, that's going to be much stronger. Why? Because you're taking a fuckload of it. But these things are going to give you a benefit. It might be small, alright, might be the biggest in the world, but they are going to give you a benefit, okay? Now the next one, going into artificial stuff. Alright, the artificial stuff. Before I go into that, I'm going to answer Chrissy Simon's question. Chrissy just asked, tip for increasing your grip strength. I watch you deadlift 200 kilos without straps. I hate straps, and once I get over 140, I can't grip the bastard. Really good question, bro. So, grip strength, as I talk to the squat doc, Abdel Mohammed, we should get him on about this actually. Grip strength all comes from your upper back, okay? So you can physically grip that, you can physically hold that 200 kilos there, easy, fucking no worries. But what happens is, when you start holding the bar, your upper back loses it. You'll notice that people will roll forwards like that, and so the upper back will become hunched, they'll lose the tension. Whereas if you really fucking lock your upper back in, you can see here, fucking bang like that, you get it really, really fucking tight, okay? And then pull, then you should be a whole heap better. And over-under grip always helps as well, because it increases the tension throughout your upper back. With that though, make sure you practice both sides. For the purpose of bodybuilding, we don't want to be asymmetrical, okay? So make sure you practice both sides equally, alright? So Chris, that's it. Strengthen your upper back, and then over-under grip, just like so. Make sure you're alternating. Now, on to artificially increasing growth hormone. This is what everyone wants to know about, right? Everyone wants to know about artificially increasing growth hormone. Well, as I said right at the start, I said this. Artificially increasing growth hormone, so taking like growth hormone specifically, it isn't going to do much for your performance unless you're pumping like $100 worth of growth hormone a day. I was speaking to someone about this. Apparently, the price for growth hormone, if you get it prescribed to you, it's roughly $10 per international unit, per IU. You need to take 10 IUs a day to get any sort of performance benefit. Okay? Below that, you're going to get healthier skin, healthier hair, healthier nails, all that sort of stuff. You may get some very slight performance benefits, but they don't start getting significant until you're spending about $100 a day. Now, if you got $700 a week to play, well, fuck yeah, you know what I mean? Just taking growth hormones is going to be fucking wicked for you. It's going to be massive. But I don't know many people who've got, that much fucking dough to spare. I've seen bodybuilders take 32 IUs a day. Now, the issue with this is that beyond a certain extent, you actually start getting symptoms apparently like carpal tunnel, so like really sore joints. I've spoken to a few boys who've got that, massive amounts of water retention, and yeah, those sorts of things. Plus, then you also run the risk of your organs actually growing and having a whole heap of health benefits. So, in summary, would I recommend taking growth hormone artificially? Probably not. I mean, look, it is going to do something for you, but I probably, based on the science, probably theoretically wouldn't recommend, I sure as shit don't get any of my athletes to ever take it. The next one is increasing growth hormone through peptides, okay? Peptides are all the rage. Peptides and SARMs, alright? MK677 is a SARM, well, it's not a fucking SARM, it's actually a peptide, but anyway, it is a SARM which a lot of people take in order to increase their growth hormone levels. It's shit, alright? I've taken it, it's shit. Wouldn't fucking bother with it, okay? To be honest with you, would not bother with it. I took it, back before it was fucking banned and all that sort of stuff, banned and illegal. Yeah, it's crap. Wouldn't fucking waste my money on it, okay? I actually see more benefits doing all the natural stuff than taking that shit. Now, things like GHRP6, GHRP6, CJC, whatever the fuck that is, CJC, ipamorelin, all those sorts of ones. All those growth hormone increases, all those sort of ones, the peptides. Do they work? Well, yeah, fucking oath they work. They'll 100% work. I mean, you see the studies, people get really, really quite good results on them. The best part about these, though, is using the ones like the GHRPs, which increase your hunger, alright? They increase your hunger, the amount of hunger that you've got, so you can physically eat more. That's how you fucking grow, alright? In the end of the day, these peptides aren't just going to make you mystically just fucking morph into a freak, alright? They're not going to do that for you, but what they will allow you to do is to eat more food. So some of my clients who struggle with eating, fucking 7,000, 8,000 calories a day, that's where we'll utilize a little bit of GHRP6 to do that. That's how it works, okay? It is not that you just fucking pin this stuff and you just grow, okay? They're not the same as anabolic steroids, where if you literally take steroids, you just fucking grow straight up, alright? Whereas on the peptides, they're just going to do their function, the best function being mimicking ghrelin, alright? It's literally just taking straight hunger hormone, that's what it is. The things like ipamorelin and all that for ligament and tendon repair, well, they should be quite good, okay? They can be quite good. It just depends whether you get real peptides or not. The biggest issue with peptides, the biggest issue by far, is that they're all made in fucking China, alright? What happens with anything that's made in China? It's shit, alright? It's always shit. Now, with a peptide is a very specific amino acid sequence, alright? Some of the things are like fucking 70 amino acids long, okay? Like massive, alright? Some of them are small, some of them are really big. What is the issue with this? If you fuck up one amino acid, the whole thing stops working, alright? You change it from GHRP6 into fucking a random string of amino acids, which doesn't do anything. Okay, so that is the biggest issue by far, is sourcing it. If you can get a legitimate source, great, okay? If you can get it prescribed, great, that's what it's going to do for you. But otherwise, you know, it's not really going to help you that much. In summary, would I recommend taking GH or peptides? Really? Not particularly. If you can get them prescribed to you by a doctor and you need stuff, yeah. Fuck, injury repair, TB 500, and what was the other one? BPC something, and 4 fucking numbers after it, 1257 or whatever it was. Alright, those two, yeah, TB 500 and the BPC, yeah, they're going to be great for you. Would I use something like ipamorelin? I hear ipamorelin prescribed for injuries? No, probably wouldn't. Alright, it's not going to really do terribly much at all. Growth hormone for injuries? Yeah, 100% growth hormone is going to massively improve your injuries and like literally halve your recovery rate. Even better than that though, is get in a fucking hyperbaric chamber. If you want an injury to heal quickly, get in a hyperbaric chamber. That will increase how quickly your injury heals, alright? Go on to a keto diet, alright? That will increase how quickly your injury heals. You might lose a little bit of mass, not meaning muscle mass, but mass. But yeah, that'll massively increase how you heal. Kyle Williamson just said, hey mate, 2 weeks into my first JCF program. Yeah boy, going great. My back and shoulders get tight as fuck by the end of the week. Yeah, that's because we're fucking smashing you with a massive program, dude. And then Kyle's just saying, I do some basic stretching and yoga that definitely helps manage it. Do you have any recommendations on how to stay top of this and keep hammering? Good question, dude. I fucking like that question. Alright, number 1, fucking keep training your ass off. Don't let the tightness slow you down. Number 2, focus on your posture. You'll see me like constantly, literally constantly throughout the day. If you watch me, I look like a fucking spud. I'm like constantly adjusting my posture, okay? So I'm making sure that I'm standing as upright as I possibly can. Both my serratus is on, my back's even, my pelvis is even, I'm standing even. Alright, that's how you do it, okay? The next thing is when you are doing your back, okay? When you are doing your back workouts, I want you to really expand through your chest like this and to keep everything super spread out and opened up, okay? Your back's going to be tight as fuck down the lower back, alright? If that happens, you've got to release your diaphragm. So get into there, in through there, bro. Release your diaphragm, and that will make life a whole heap better for you. Alright, next one. Joe Arthur says, does going to the toilet after a meal means the food you're eating is going to waste? Well, dude, you got to eat, you got to shit, you know what I mean? Like, what comes in goes out. If you're eating and then literally within 30 minutes going to the toilet, you've got an issue, you've got IBS, you need to fix that, okay? However, you know, if you're just eating 3 times a day and you're pooing 3 times a day, well, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to come out somehow, bro. You don't want to just sitting in there. Big Joey Doyle, how are ya? Nicky Slob, Andrew C, Gary Him, Waldemar, George, Mookie, how are you, legends? Alright guys, I've got to jump off onto a call now. I've got to go speak to one of my fitness model girls, Sharon, who's competing this weekend. Fuck, like, shit, tomorrow. That's quick. This has come up really quick. She's looking fucking wicked. I'm hoping for a first place with this girl. But anyway, I've got to jump off. I've got to go speak with her. Thank you very much for attending. It's good to have you all on here. If you want any other fucking cool topics like this, we'll talk about them all, alright? I don't give a fuck. We'll talk about any enhancements that you want to do. We'll talk about how to optimize all your hormones, how to reduce cortisol, all that sort of stuff, okay? If you want to learn more, you comment it, get in the shred community, say, Papa Shreds, alright, I want to learn how to fucking reduce my cortisol levels. I want to learn how to boost this. I want to learn how to boost that. You let us know, comment in the shred community, and we will help you out, okay? These lives are designed to help you. On that note, I'm out. Thank you very much for attending. See you soon. Get fucking big. Yeah.